Hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 16th of November and this is on Tuesday. So let's see what's happening in the market and discuss markets. So today I was pretty much away from the charts because I had things to do almost all day. So this is my second time screening charts since this morning. So there might be some trends. I saw Euro USD was trending and I posted on my TradingView account. But besides that, let's see what's happening in the market. All right, so let's start. Let me adjust this window to desktop and start to see charts. All right, so quickly before doing that, as a quick disclaimer, as usual, the content is based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, since this is a live stream, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great, because after all here to learn. All right, so let's see who's here first. Hello, James. Good to see you here. All right, and Juan, Asif, Andre, and Purity, Milos, and Zaki. Sorry, Zaki. Thanks for joining. And Victor, Archback, Jalaj, and Karan. Thank you for joining as well. Great to see you here. So let's see. All right, EURUSD was moving beautifully yesterday. Okay. So let's see. Euro pairs looks to be active. So let's see Euro pairs first. So as I announced, Euro USD is going down. You broke the support level and now it's going down nicely. So this one we can look for the sell chance. Let me go down to 1 hour. In terms of 1 hour, it's downtrending also. The Kumo down, Kijun Sen down. Price below the Tenkan Sen and Chikou span below the candles. So we can look for the sell chance in the lower time frame. Just in case if you're new to my channel, I am a Japanese trader and I use Ichimoku in multiple time frames. So usually I look for the trending market by the daily chart or the forward chart, and if I found the pair to be trending, then I go down to the lower time frames like 1 hour or 30 and confirm the trend direction, and then I look for the trading edge by 5 or 15-minute chart. So this time daily chart shows that this is downtrending because the Kumo, if you see the Kumo Senko span B is down and Senko span A is also pointing down, and Kumo itself is long after a twist, so this is also important. Make sure that the Kumo is not too small. Kumo should be developed like this long way, and this is trustable downtrend in the long run. And also the Kijun Sen is pointing down, Tenkan Sen also pointing down, and price locates below the Tenkan Sen. So this is showing the powerful downtrend right now as per Ichimoku. And also Chikou span is also important. Chikou span should be below the candle to confirm downtrend. So in the daily chart, this is downtrending. And as I look at the 1 hour, here in 1 hour chart, this is also downtrend. You can see the Senko span B flat, but Senko span A is down. So it's either Senko span B or A should be pointing down. Both ones doesn't have to be pointing down. It's either okay. This time Senko span A is pointing down, and Kijun Sen is pointing down, and Tenkan Sen is also pointing downwards, and the price is below the Tenkan Sen, and Chikou span is below the candle. This is 1 hour chart, but in 1 hour chart you see a very similar setup as daily chart. So in 1 hour chart, it's downtrending too. Right, and then in this case, I look for the sell chance in the 5-minute chart. Before doing that, let me quickly check if there was any support level here. I think there is not any supports here. Yeah, so I think this time the market is just going down, so we can still look for the sell chance. Yeah, so let's go down to the 5-minute chart and look for the sell chance. So here's a 5-minute chart, and right now the market is just shooting down. I think this is due to news. Yeah, so there was a USD news here. It just happened. Sorry, it was a while ago, but yeah, just right now there was no big news as of now. So basically, we just wait for the next news to come, which is going to be the Euro news. ECB President Lagarde's speech will be here, but yeah, besides that, I think there's no big news in the future. So and also, before I look for the trading edge, just in case, I also look at the strength chart and see which currency is strong, which currency is weak. And since just right now we're looking at the Euro USD pair, I just focus on the Euro and USD. So I double click on Euro, double click on USD. So right now USD is going up very strong and Euro is going down. So right now I can see that the USD is strong, Euro is down, and that's why Euro USD as a pair is going down. Alright, so with that in mind, I look for the sell chance. So in the lower time frames in 5-minute chart, I don't use Ichimoku because Ichimoku is too lagging in the lower time frames. So I simply use Bollinger Band and stochastics. And right now, I do see stochastic dead cross and band walking, and it just broke the support level. But since this is like overshooting, I prefer to wait for the retracement and look for the sell chance. This looks to be like falling knife, so I wait for the retracement. So if the market retraces from here, like upwards in this way, then the scenario would be I draw the Fibonacci level from top to the current bottom here and see which level the market will bounce, either 23.6% or 38.2% or 50% or 61.8%. So I just wait for that and look for the sell chance afterwards. So that will be the scenario for the Euro USD sell, in my opinion. If this were the end wave, like if it was not like overshooting like this way, but if it were like going down, nice continuous reversed end waves, then I will sell right now. But since it looks like overshooting, it just broke the previous 2 support levels. So this is overshooting. So I wait for the pullback and wait for the selling edge. So that's the Euro USD pair. So let me see. We might see some other Euro or USD trending pairs. So let's look at the other Euro pairs. So we'll come back to this chart later. But in the meantime, let me check some other charts. So Euro AUD daily chart. Yeah, this one is also going down. The Kumo's down, Tenkan-sen down, Kijun-sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. But in this case, I don't look for the sell chance. Simply speaking, this part, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are gold crossing below Kumo. So we want the Tenkan-sen to be below the Kijun-sen to look for the sell chance. So, but not this time. So hold on, let me cancel the candlestick and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So the blue one is the Tenkan-sen. and the green one is the Kijun Sen. So right now, blue one is gold crossing the Kijun Sen, and this is not a good time to sell. So I'm talking about this part. So simply I wait for the Tenkan Sen to be below the Kijun Sen and then start to look for the sell chance. So that's the situation in a daily chart. And let me look at the forward chart also. Alright, in the forward chart, the Kumo's down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. But the Kijun Sen is still within the Kumo now, so I won't look for the sell chance. So let's go to the Euro Pound. Euro Pound is nicely downtrending for the last 3 days, but in the daily chart, the Kijun Sen flat, Kumo flat, and Tenkan Sen above the Kijun Sen. So overall is ranging as per daily chart. But in the forward chart, it was downtrending. Now it's flat. Now we have flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen, flat Tenkan Sen. So simply I wait for the breakout of the previous support level, 0.8435. So until then, I don't look for the sell chance. So let's go to EURUSD. EURUSD about to break the Kumo, but the Kumo flat, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen did cross above the Kumo, and Chikou span touching. So it has been downtrending, but as per Ichimoku, this is still in the middle of the retracement. So this is technically range, and we can't say which way it's going. So I look at the forward chart, and in the forward chart, I also see that the Senko span B flat. Senko span B is the upper part of the Kumo when it's bearish Kumo. So Senko span B is flat, and Senko span A is flat, and Kijun Sen, the green one is the Kijun Sen. So Kijun Sen is flat also, and Tenkan Sen flat, and Chikou span below the candles. So this is bearish, but I prefer to wait for the breakout of the previous support level, 129.62, and look for the sell chance when it happens. Because right now it's ranging basically, so it might retrace back to Tenkan Sen or it might retrace back to Kijun Sen. So the chance is right now 50-50 between buyers and sellers, and that's why I hold. When you see the lines flat, that means buyers and sellers are in equilibrium. I mean flat. So it might retrace backwards to the equivalent point of these short-term and mid-term, or long-term maybe. So yeah, EURUSD, I wait for the breakout of the support level. And let's see, EURUSD. EURUSD is right now it's flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen looks like, but Chikou span below the candles. So this is bearish. So this is now in bearish market. So let me check the forward chart. All right, in the forward chart, now the Kumo Senko span A is down. That's nice. When it's down Kumo, Senko span A is the lower part, and Senko span B is the upper part. So Senko span A is pointing downwards now, but Kijun Sen flat. So, but everything else is bearish. Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. So in this case, I wait for the breakout of the support level, which is 1.4212, and start to look for the sell chance when it happens. So it looks like Euro pairs, Euro CAD, Euro JPY, Euro Pound, simply we better look for the support level which are very near. So Euro Swiss Rand daily chart, it's ranging now. The Kumo Senko span B flat, A flat, and Kijun Sen flat. Tenkan Sen flat also, and Chikou span below the candles, and price below Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Kumo. So as I draw the support line here, simply I wait for the breakout of the support level 1.0507 and then look for the sell chance afterwards. Otherwise, it might be traced back to the Kijun Sen in the daily chart. So it will be either the market goes backwards to the Kijun Sen or breaks the support and continuously going down this way. But right now we can't tell which way it's going. So simply we better stay away, my advice. Alright, so these were my analysis on the Euro pairs. So now let me go back to Euro USD and continue to monitor the chart and come back to your comments. Okay, so let's see. Thank you for joining, everyone. Once again, great to see you here as always. So if you liked today's live stream, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. So yeah, good to see you. Euro USD's good move yesterday, but not my time. Yeah, but right now it's going down greatly, so we can continuously look for the sell chance. So for the new joiners, once again, Euro USD, I see daily chart is nicely downtrending as Kumo, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. And also, I confirm this downtrend in 1 hour chart right now. And in 1 hour chart, you also see that the Kumo down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. Like this, Chikou span below the candles. So I'm looking for the sell chance in the 5-minute chart. And in 5-minute chart, the market is downtrending so strongly. So I'm waiting for the pullback and the sell afterwards. When I see the market breaks the support level, like 2 support levels, like in this case, so there was 1 support level here, and second support level was here, but the market broke these 2 support levels, and now it's going down all the way. So yeah, we do see that there was a dead cross stochastics and band walking, Bollinger Bands, but it might be traced backwards. So simply I wait for the retracement to either one of these Fibonacci levels and capture the selling edge. So yeah, at this time we better be patient for the pullback to happen. Alright, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you once again. Alright, hello Peter, good to see you too. Thank you for joining as well. Alex says Euro USD is right at the bottom of the descending channel on the daily chart. Be careful. Yeah. So as long as it's going down in Ichimoku, I follow the downtrend. But when it stops downtrending, then I simply stay away. Yeah, let's see. Hussein says, can I short USDJPY at 114.35? Let's see. USDJPY, I think it was ranging as per daily chart. Let's see. Oh, sorry, USDJPY. Oh, now it's going up, looks like. So yeah, USDJPY is going up right now. I have been talking about the USDJPY is bullish, and now we have uptrend move today. So we do see the Kumo's up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both moving up, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish, and it's about to break the resistance level of 114.75 now. So 114.35 will be somewhere here. So let me see if I can check 1 hour chart. It is also going up nicely. So I will just mark this one. USDJPY is now bullish also. And then let me go down to the 5-minute chart and then monitor the chart. So since USD gets very strong right now, as per the strength chart, the USD is going very strong. The orange one is USD going very strong. So, so yeah, right now it's just going up continuously. So I do see Bollinger Bands band walking and scarcity gold cross. But since it's a bit overshooting, I have to wait for the pullback and or push back to buy. Yeah. But yeah, USDJPY is also a nice one to monitor to look for the buying edge. So let's continuously monitor this one also, along with the Euro USD. So if I use the Fibonacci level, then I expect the market pullback to either one of these levels, 23.6%, or 38.2%, or 50%, or 61.8%. So let's just wait for the pullback and pushback and buy afterwards. So it looks like these two pairs are the forecast for today's live stream. So let me lay out these two. On the left, I put the USDJPY, and on the right, I will put the Euro USD. And we continue to monitor together until the end of the live today. So yeah, so Euro USD, I'm waiting for the pullback to either one of these Fibonacci levels. So let's continue to monitor this, and we might be able to look for the selling edge. All right, let's see. Orca says, hello Kay, there is a scenario I wish to listen to your thoughts. If price goes in your favor for 10 pips, then it retraces. Would you exit on break even, or would you exit with a slight loss? If I find reversal confirmations, then I will exit. So I don't really care if it's 10 pips or 5 pips or 15 pips of the market going towards my favor. But when I see retracement, for example, if I see double top and the market breaks a neckline, then I might exit there. And that exit timing might be break even, or might be slight win, slight lose. But I value the chart patterns more than how much pips I gain or lose when it comes to exit timing. So yeah, that will be my advice. All right, so let's see. But exit timings should be also logical. You don't exit with emotion, for sure. Milos says, Mr. K, is there a trend if Kijun-sen is moving down but overlapping with Tenkan-sen and you're not sure if the gold crossing? Overlap is okay. If you see Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen overlap, it's still considered to be the trending market. Yeah. So that was exactly what's happening on USDJPY. In the daily chart, you see overlap of Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. This is okay to take. And Kumo's up, Kumo Senko span A is up, and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen both moving up with overlap and Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish right now. Okay, so let's see. Andre says, could you please explain about using Chikou span breakout in identifying the trailing edges stage? Yeah, Chikou span breakout, I used to use it in the lower time frames, but not anymore. Not anymore. I don't use it anymore, so I have to take out from KTS PDF. Yeah, I used to use it before because it was working great, but recently I found that it doesn't work really, and I prefer to use Bollinger Bands and stochastics more than Ichimoku in lower time frames. So yeah, I don't really use Chikou span breakout anymore. But when I do see Chikou span breakout in higher time frames, and if I see Kumo up, Kijun Sen up also, and Tenkan Sen up also, at the time of the Chikou span breakout, I still take it and look at the lower time frames to look for the confirmations. All right, let's see. Kale says, please gold in 1 hour chart. All right, let me see. So let's see. I will look at the gold on the right side. So let's see. Commodity and gold and the daily chart. Okay, so looks like, oh, there's too many lines like this, so I have to delete everything here. Right, so gold, it's been ranging definitely for the last 3 days, 4 days. It's ranging. So, but we do see that the Kumo is still up. Kumo is up. I mean the Senko span B is up, and the Senko span A is also up, and Kijun Sen is up, and Tenkan Sen also up. And the Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish. The gold looks to be bullish still. And I also expect the market breaks upside in this way. But for sure, in the lower time frames, it's flat because it's been ranging for the last 3 days. But in terms of daily chart, it's up. So we can still look for the sell chance. Buy chance in this case. I still expect the market breaks the resistance and continuously go up in this way. So let me come back to USDJPY in 5-minute chart on the right side. Oh, sorry, Euro USD. Euro USD on the right side. Okay, so but looks like markets are active this week, so you might be able to capture many trading chances this week. For myself, I have been going very slow on the month of November. I only took 1 trade because I got nice returns on the month of October, so that's why I'm kind of going slow. And since I get some other projects going on, that's other reason why I'm kind of slow in trading. But I do see markets active now, so I think it's good to trade and good to practice right now in the real markets. All right, let's see. Yeah, there was a pound news earlier, so let me just change it to today's news overall. Today there was AUD news and pound news was there, and also there was Euro news, GDP report in the Euro, and then we just had retail sales in the US. The turnout was positive, 1.7 was actual. The consensus was 1.4%. And the previous was 0.8%. So it was much better than previous, much better than consensus. So USD is both right now. So yeah, and we have at 17:10 we have ECB President Lagarde's speech. So Euro can be affected by this news. So if the time you get closer to this time, you better not to trade Euro pairs. You better stay away and come back chart afterwards, or just come back tomorrow is my recommendation. All right, let's see. Archback says, hello Kay, have you tried a demo account at first when you started trading? Yes. I have done demo account. Yes. I practice demo account. And also I practice with the Forex Tester. And after I confirm my result to be positive, I switch myself to the real account. Yeah, USDJPY is trending up right now. Yes, in a forward chart. Also daily chart. So just looking for the pullback and pushback to buy. So looks like in Euro USD in 5-minute chart, it broke the 23.6%. So looks like it might be traced backwards to the previous re-levels. So we'll see. And USDJPY is retracing backwards, so it might bounce at 23.6 and goes up. So we'll see on these two markets. Yeah, Lahan, yes, he says, we will take a live trade tonight, please. Yeah, if I find a good entry chance, then I will. So basically, these two pairs will monitor together and see if we can find a good entry chance right now. Rudolph says, do you consider a range breakout as a trading edge? Yes, I do. If I see range breakout in 5-minute chart or the 15-minute time frame, then I take it, yes. All right, yeah, good to see you everyone. Thank you for joining as well. And thanks for the comments as always. It's been my pleasure to be able to do this live stream or video sessions every day on my YouTube channel. So glad to see everyone here as always. All right, yeah, good to see you, good to see you. Thank you for joining everyone. John says, hello Kay, to be honest, your strategy is so good. When I look at the weekly to see the trend, I go to the daily to look for a trend in direction and wait for confirmation in 1 hour and takes a trade. Yeah, that's good. That will be like a swing trader. Yes. Yeah, so that's exactly what I do. I use Ichimoku in higher time frames, but when it comes to looking for the trading edge, I use Bollinger Band and stochastics and price action lines, Fibonacci levels, and so on to look for the trading edge. Let's see. John says, also I have realized that the daily trend is more reliable than the forward chart as a higher time frame. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, higher time frames are better for its reliability. So more than forward chart, daily chart is more reliable, and more than daily chart, weekly is more reliable. I mean, the market tends to go towards the higher time frame direction. So let's say you see downtrend in 5, but if you see uptrend in the daily chart, then sooner or later in 5, it should go up. So that's the trend follow mindset that I use. All right, let's see. Ram says, how about GJ? Yeah, let me check GJ quickly. Right, so I put it on the right side. GJ in the daily chart, it is now flat Kumo, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, flat, price in between Kijun-sen and Kumo, and Chikou span overlapping, so it's range as per Ichimoku. But today is bullish as per daily chart. Today is bullish, so let me see. In the forward chart, this is also flat. The market is now going into the Kumo, so we better stay away from pound yen advice. So let me switch to Euro USD 5-minute chart and continue to monitor this pair. Okay, so now in Euro USD, the market has retracing back to a 38.2%. But so it may bounce from here and goes down, or it may break. So we have to wait for the candlestick close. Same is true in the same is true in the USDJPY. USDJPY has now come back to 23.6%. So it may bounce and goes up, or it may break and retrace down to 38.2%. So we have to wait for the candle close to confirm. Rudolph says, do you trail on 5 minute or 1 hour? I trail on 2 time frames, 5-minute chart and 1 hour chart. So every time I take trades, I take 2 trades, and on these 2 trades, I trail the profits in 2 different time frames. And in this way, that gives you a much better reward and much better percentage of the returns than placing one position, one trade at a time. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's just focus on these 2 pairs right now. USDJPY on the left side and Euro USD on the right side, and continue to monitor to capture the trading edge. Hopefully we can see that within the next like 5 minutes or 10 minutes until the live ends. So we will see. Let's see. Lahan says, how do you know if the pullback is over? You have to see. So if the pullback is over when you see the candle close below, in this case 38.2%, and the next candlestick forms bearish. That's when you see this pullback is ended, and it could go down this way afterwards. And same is true on the USDJPY. So this is in 5-minute chart, and this candlestick is gonna close in about 1 minute. But within 1 minute, if it closes like this pin bar right now, then the chance for the market to go up will be relatively higher. But if it closes below 23.6%, like this, then the chance for the market to continuously going down will be higher. So we cannot know until we see the candle close. And that's why every time when I capture this trading edge, I advise everybody to wait for the candle close and then take trades afterwards. Because unless you see candle close, you never know if this is gonna be pin bar or not. All right, so okay, so now the candlestick closed, and in USDJPY we saw pin bar. So I will wait for 5 more minutes and see if this candlestick, this forming candlestick will be closed, will be above the previous pin bar. And in Euro USD also, since we saw there was also a pin bar or a long wick pointing upwards at 38.2% level, I wait for this candlestick close. And if this candle close becomes below this pin bar, then I consider this as a bounce and take that also as a selling edge. So that's how I wait for the chance to come. Milo says, Mr. K, I was able to get in on USDJPY at 114.348. 114.348, was down here. Okay. Should it be safe? Should it be safe to set the break even already, or has a pullback not happened yet? The pullback has not happened yet, so you don't want to set the break even line yet. If the market breaks this resistance level 114.59, then you can move it to break even. Otherwise, we never know, it might become double top fail and start to reverse backwards from here. Or it might become reverse N wave from here and continuously go down this way. So to be safer, I wait for the resistance line breakout to set the break-even line. Otherwise, the market might keep going downwards. So you're gonna wait for the exit timing if it starts to reverse backwards. So I do look at the charts by the waves. So I always look for the N wave. So in this case, in USDJPY, if you see the chart in wave formations, everything makes sense. So previously there was uptrend N wave, bullish N wave once and twice, and this could be the third N wave, like this way. But unless we see the breakout of the resistance level, we can't see N wave. It might be double top, it might be head and shoulders, or it might be reverse N wave, and the market could go down like this way. And same is true on the Euro USD. Right now it's going down, and now pullback and 38.2% bounce, we confirm. But unless we see the reverse N wave in 5, this is not downtrending yet. It might pull back with the bullish N wave and continuously go up this way, or it might be double bottom and the market might go up afterwards like this way, unless we see the breakout. So that's why when I set the break even, I look for the N wave to happen towards my direction and set it accordingly. So yeah, so let's just wait. So in this case, let's see, let me check charts again. So USDJPY, before it was a pin bar, and I'm just waiting for this candlestick close. If this close becomes above the pin bar, then the chance for the market to become N wave will become relatively higher. But if it closes within or below the pin bar, then it could be range or going down still. And it closes in about 10 seconds. So looks like most likely it closes within the previous pin bar. Yeah, so it closed within the pin bar. So this was the closed level. Closed within the pin bar. So in this case, I wait for this candlestick close. If this candlestick close becomes above the previous pin bar, then the chance for the market to go up becomes higher. But if it closes below the pin bar, if this becomes like a bearish candlestick, closes below the pin bar, then it might continuously be bearish. So I won't buy. I won't look for the buy chance. And since we have the stochastics is also about dead cross also, we can't buy when it happens. So let's see. In Euro USD, it still looks like it's still going up. So previously there was a 38.2% bounce, but now it's going up. So on this one, still, since this is still pulling back, I won't sell yet. Alright, Tana says, I love using Ichimoku indicator. Using Ichimoku in the forward chart, I know the major trend and trade entry in a smaller time frames. Yep, that's exactly my strategy. Yes. So let's see. Lorenzo says, hey Kay, thank you so much for your videos. I was wondering, do you have any videos on how you take trades entries on the 5 minute? Yes, I do. I have some videos on my YouTube. So if you can go to the playlist section, you can find the playlist videos on the previous live streams and video sessions. And in there, you can find the K's trading strategy. And you can find some of my videos or lives in the past where I talk about exactly where to buy, where to sell. And also I showed some of my real trades in the past. So yeah, you can watch these videos and learn from my trades. Milo says, how do you trail based on a 1 hour chart? If I see 1 hour chart end wave, then simply that's how I trail. So let's say this is 1 hour, and let's say my stop is down here. Okay, and after I see the end wave like this, after I see this end wave in 1 hour chart, then I trail. I move the stop to the previous pushback in 1 hour, and I fix this profit. And when I see the next end wave like this way, then I trail this stop to the previous low like this, and I trail the profit along the way. And once the market reverses backwards, simply I exit either manually somewhere here, or simply let the market hit the stop and fix a profit here. So this becomes the head of the fish, this becomes body, and below here will be the tail of the fish. So yeah, but looks like the market is not going towards the major direction in 5 right now. So in this case, most likely, since we have waited for maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe 30 minutes, and it didn't happen. So in this case, I just simply close the chart and come back maybe 2 hours, 3 hours later. Usually I don't wait for the trading edge to come, like for hours, or even I don't sometimes wait for no more than 1 hour. If it doesn't come within 1 hour, then simply I stay away from the chart and come back a couple of hours later. And it looks like that's what it's happening. So I guess I will just walk away from the markets. All right, so yeah, looks like this is, but the scenario, you have to create a scenario in your head. So in USDJPY, since it's bullish, you expect the market bounces. So right now there is a 23.6% bounce. So if it bounces and goes up like this way and breaks the previous resistance level, then you could buy and stop loss below the previous low, either here stop loss or even the second previous low here. I will put the stop loss and expect the market goes up in this way. And as per EURUSD, since the market has been resisted by 38.2% somewhere here, So if the market goes down this way and breaks the support level, then you could sell. And the stop loss in this case should be above this level. And I expect the market continuously go down this way. And with this scenario in your head, you monitor the chart like this way. But make sure sometimes you want to come back to the daily charts. Well, this is daily chart, so it should be still uptrending. But if this were like forward chart, then you might see the flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen without knowing it. So before you take trades, just make sure that these higher time frames are still going up or down, and then look for a buy or selling edge and take trades accordingly. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today's live stream. I do see many more comments, but sorry I wasn't able to cover everything. But after this live stream ends, I will come back to the chat and read and enjoy all your comments. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining everyone. So yeah, please continue to monitor Euro USD and USDJPY as we might see a trading edge. But also watch out on the news on the Euro Lagarde speech. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining. If you liked it, please press the like button. And I will see you in the next one. So until then, please stay safe, stay healthy, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.